first glance down here, there's a lot of caked on oil all around stuff, which this car has had a lot of oil leaks that I have addressed over the years of owning it, but none of these look, well, that looks pretty active right there, right by our drain pan, drain, the drainy drain thing. That looks like it's actively dripping. I set rags down here because I noticed there was a drip, and that appears to be where it's coming from. I mean, with everything so caked, it's hard to tell. Ultimately, I'm going to have to get some degreaser and clean all this, which I haven't really ever done the underneath of the car with degreaser and stuff. I've also got some missing bolts here in the oil pan. That's probably not great. And some dents. Huh. Not ideal. But I'm going to have to get under here and degrease all this so that I can see what I'm up against. It doesn't look like there's much that's actively like wet and dripping other than that spot. So I've got a new drain pan gasket and a new drain pan. This is a Phoebe. It's a new part. So we're going to put this on. It's a shame because that oil change I just did a few videos ago, we're going to be draining back out. But that's okay. A gallon of oil never hurt anybody. On second thought, a gallon of oil probably has hurt somebody, just not me. So, yeah, let's get started. All right, let's see if we can do this. Ready? Get that. That's a copper crush washer. All right, here we go. How big of a mess am I going to make? Oh, pretty big one. Only got a little on my finger, but that was almost a disaster. I think that's pretty much everything cracked loose. We're just going to wait for that to really finish draining. Spin these guys out. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! That doesn't look half bad. We'll inspect this a bit better out in the light, but we got to get our gasket off of here. What's the chances that's going to come off nicely? Oh, hey. Oh yeah, it snapped back there. That's not the end of the world though. Okay, yeah, we're broken back here. There we go. Looks pretty healthy up in there. Can't be upset about that. What's that? A little bit of some sort of sealer or something there. But don't notice any sparklies or anything that's even mildly concerning. Looks remarkably black and filthy, as I would expect of pretty much any diesel engine. But yeah, I'm good with that. Let's prep our new pan and put that thing on. We've got our hardware cleaned. I've got some extra hardware here, M6x16s, so we can replace the few that we're missing. Let's grab this new pan and see if everything lines up. Grab one of these guys right here. So I'm just going to use one of these aluminum crush washers because the aluminum is softer than the copper and will seal up more easily without needing a ton of torque, which I've seen reports that these drain plugs are stripping out the pans if you torque them to the spec that's on the service manual. So an aluminum crush washer might save us from doing that. There we go. All right, now let's move up to the top and put oil back in this. See if it leaks everywhere. While I was at it, I got a brand new oil cap. Check that out. Nice. Fresh oil cap, because this one seemed like it was leaking around there and the whole crankcase breather system just wasn't really doing anything. So got a new cap. So let's put that on while we're in here. But let's fill this up and see if it leaks. Yeah, now we're right up at the top mark there. Very nice. Take our funnel. That. Oh yeah, that fits way tighter. That's not going to leak anymore. So let's tidy up all the tools and get this thing out of here and start driving it again. It's not leaking. After putting the new oil pan and oil cooler lines on my car, I'd like to go ahead and clean off the undercarriage. And I just fixed a pressure washer, so you could check out that video where you'll see portions of this same thing, or you can keep watching here and we're going to clean this off. I've got a gallon of purple power and a spray bottle and of course the pressure washer that I fixed. Let's clean up the underside of my car. See what I'm talking about. There's our new oil pan. You see how grungy everything else is? Well, let's see if we can't clean that up just a little bit. Hard to tell from just a quick glance, but I think it's a whole lot cleaner. So let's take a look underneath. New oil pan. Everything back in there. Of course it's all wet, but I think that is substantially cleaner. What better way to finish off fixing an oil leak than to clean up the oil that leaked everywhere? Now, if I have a new oil leak spring up, I'll be able to tell where it's from. Not a bad thing to do after you've fixed an oil leak. Hopefully this has been helpful to you and you've seen how to fix some of those leaky spots that I was having issues with. And yeah, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.